New at 5, what's in the air where you live? Eyewitness News uncovering data from the EPA that shows communities in the Sandhills have some of the worst air quality in our state.
People living there believe they have health conditions to prove it. Race and culture reporter Akila Davis has the story now from Lee County.
The air is so dry.
You'd expect to see open windows on this breezy spring day. But at Terry Petty's Sanford, North Carolina home, that's not an option.
Most of us keep our windows closed 95% of the time.
The 63-year-old is proud to live in Kendall Acres, a close-knit community, and one her father fell in love with more than 30 years ago.
One thing that stood out to him, that the yard was big.
Big enough for her 2-year-old nephew, Kyrie, to play in.
Come on, Fats.
She's careful not to have him outdoors much.
Sometimes his skin will get real dry, and I think it comes from the air.
Minor concerns compared to what she and her neighbors are experiencing.
It does something to my throat. A lot of people have asthma, and I know a lot of people on my street have COPD, but it's come from smoking, but some folk don't even smoke.
Data from the EPA shows these communities in Sanford have some of the worst air quality in the state, ranking in the 97th percentile in the Air Toxics Respiratory Hazard Index.
It means that a lot of pollutants are being emitted at lower levels, but because there are a lot of them, they're contributing to the overall air pollution load in the area.
Jennifer Richmond Bryant is an NC State professor working in the College of Natural Resources. She's worked for the EPA for over a decade.
If I myself was having something like shortness of breath or trouble breathing or asthma for that matter, that would be other causes for concern.
The data also shows people living here are mostly from communities of color and considered low income. The CDC says 1 in 10 adults living here have asthma, like Ann Locklear.
I'm that one. I don't like it.
She moved here decades ago and says she didn't have asthma when she first moved here.
I don't know if there's anything I can do. I use an inhaler when I have to.
Now both she and Terry have concerns. With no plans of moving, they're now on a mission, alerting the town and neighbors.
You know what? I ain't got to alert them, because as soon as they see me, they're going to want to know why the Channel 11 News was here. And it's on, because they already know.
In Sanford, Akila Davis, ABC 11 Eyewitness News.
Akila, thank you. And experts say if you live in that area and you have some kind of a respiratory condition, you really need to talk to your doctor.
They also say contact the Department of Environmental Quality and ask about the hazard index being that high.
Yeah.